Oops, sorry, I forgot my microphone was mute. Sorry. So I was saying, welcome back. Today I'm going to play Dead Cell. What is Dead Cell? Dead Cell is a roguelite with a blend of Metroidvania, and it's currently on early access for PC. And the full game, I believe, will be released on the 7th of August for PC, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. And I've made a couple of videos about it on my YouTube channel. And it is a game that I really, really like. It is... It has a great gameplay, great art, great music, and the level design, even though like the modern roguelite now, they are randomly generated. It's a great game. It's a great game, and it's what I will call one of the early access royalty. Those developers and games who are doing early access right. And there was another game that did it very well as well. It was Darkest Dungeon, which is a great game as well. Okay, so I haven't been playing the game since the Hello Darkness, My Old Friend update. This is update number 8, the Babel update. And I've been playing a little bit before the stream, and there are a couple of things that have been changed. The game has been rebalanced as well. And I've noticed too, the difficulty has been increased too. So it's a little bit more difficult to go through the level this time, or perhaps it's me just going back into the game. So I haven't been touching this game for a while because I think I already have like 20 odd hours on it, and because the game is still on early access, I kind of didn't want it to spoil myself too much, even though I play already 20 hours of it. But it's such an addictive game that it's very difficult not to play again and again and again. But anyway, let's get started. Right. I continue. Should I restart? I'm going to restart. Yeah, that'll be fine. Right, so this is, if you don't know the game, this is the, let's call it the hub of the game. There's not really a hub as such, but this is the safe spot of the game, where you start. And basically you are a body without a head, and there's a soul coming into your body that reanimates your dead body, and you can play the game, basically. Right. So at the moment I don't have any weapons, so all you can see there is all the weapon and upgrade and secondary button that have been unlocked, that I've unlocked through my runs. Which is kind of cool because you can see that in a very cool way, really. It's very nice. Okay, so what I need to do now is to pick a weapon. So at the beginning of the game, in that safe spot, they give you 3 alternatives, which are random. So either the twin daggers, the electric whip, number 1. So the number is the level of the weapon, because you will have twin daggers 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. I'm going to pick the electric whip because I kind of like it. As you can see, you can destroy the doors too, which is quite cool. And we're going to start, and we're going to see that the gameplay is very fast and very nervous. It has the aura of the Dark Souls series as well, in terms of atmosphere and also in terms of how hard the game is. So I'm going to probably die a lot, but this is what it is, really. Right, those portal, every time you kill that one, those portal, every time you unlock one, you will be able to travel on the map, fast travel on the map. So you gotta dodge. You have a dodge button, sorry, on in this game, like the one in Dark Souls. It's exactly the same. It works exactly the same, as you can see. So there's a big influence, a Dark Souls influence. So it's like almost like a 2D Dark Souls, but there's more to that. It's not just that, obviously. There's a lot of treasure, secret area that they've been adding. I wasn't familiar with before. Enemies usually have a pattern, so you will learn to you will learn how to avoid an enemy attack. It gets tricky when, see, that's the teleporter. I can teleport to the previous teleport, but I don't need to now. I was saying something, I forgot. Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, I was going to say, when there's more than one enemy, it starts to get quite tricky, especially on the later level. So for now, I just have my main weapon, which is the whip. And now they are categorized in, well, categories. Green, purple, and red. And they have all some type of stats and abilities. So it's depending on the weapon you're using. The weapon, if it's a red, purple, or green weapon, it will, you will be able to select a type of upgrade with it. So this is kind of new, something I think they introduced, because I wasn't familiar with it before. Anyway, so the toxic sewer, it's another level that I can go right now if I want, but I want to explore a little bit more. So I'm going to teleport there. Exploring in Dead Cells, it's recommended because you collect a lot of gems, which you'll be able to buy upgrade with, and new weapons, extra. But yes, before going to another level, I tend to explore the rest of the map if I can, if I have enough life, or if the enemies are not too difficult to beat on the level. Right, so this is the Scroll of Power. So I can, like it says, I can upgrade any of my 3 stats. So you're going to see, I can upgrade the Brutality, which is red, the Tactics, purples, and Survival in green. Because I'm using a mixed weapon, which is red and purple, I'm going to go for brutality. So it give me 15% damage and 50% HP. So let's go with that. So I'm not entirely familiar with that system, but I think it speaks to it for itself, really. You have to avoid, there's a lot of things to avoid. I mean, the first levels are straightforward, really. It's just when more enemies are going to appear, this is going to be tricky because they hit much harder. So I got a secondary weapon, which is actually a shield I can use against everything, basically, especially arrows from the archer, which makes sense. I don't know why I have to explain that. Okay, with those doors, you can either, I think, destroy the door, but you get a penalty for it, or I paid and open the door. So what we're going to do, we're going to pay, because I have enough money, and get the upgrade, which is a grenade. So it's going to be there. And there's a cooldown for those upgrades weapon that you can reduce by buying scrolls or finding scrolls. No, let's do the main weapon. So you can also, there are salesmen and in the dungeon. What can we buy? Stun grenades, stun grenade. I'm not really convinced with any of them, so I'm going to skip. I'm not going to buy anything in the money. Okay, so I think I explored the map. No, there's something in the middle there. Let's do it. Since the first level are easy, so it will be stupid not to do it. The middle section here. Excellent. Oops. Excellent. Okay, that's good. I'm going to take that, and I'm going to replace the shield. This is much better. I'm not very keen on the shield. I never put it on time. Oh, there's more here to explore. Let's have a look. The one thing I like in this game is the gameplay. It's superb. It is very, very nice indeed. We can go there, and we're going to change level. We're going to the Promenade of the Condemned, the next level. instead of the sewers, toxic sewers. I'm going there. Toxic sewers can be a bit tricky at first, but right, this is in between levels hub or safe area, whatever you want to call it. Right, with the cells that you gather in dungeons, you can unlock upgrades, traps, grenade power, etc., etc. And by giving cells to, for instance, I want to upgrade the recycling, and I need to put 120 cells to unlock it. So I can do that. I only have 9, so it won't do much. But instead, I'm going to try to unlock the. Let's go for the heavy crossbow, or maybe the marksman bow. Okay, so now next time I will have to put more cells into it, and 21 cells if I want to unlock the weapon. So once you unlock the weapon, it will be available randomly in one of the dungeons. Right, and this guy offers you a mutation. It's a new features. Basically, a mutation will give you an ability according to, I think, the type of gameplay you're doing or the type of weapon. I'm not 100% sure now. I'm going to do the necromancy because you recover 2 HP every time you kill an enemy. Let's do that. So you can see the ability on top of at the bottom left. Right. And you can heal for free and restore your flax of L. Let's go. So from this level, the mobs are going to be a lot more trickier. Ooh. Right, those guys teleports wherever you go, so always be careful. And you need to be careful when they're going to attack, but when you have more than one on the same screen, it gets tricky because they're all attacking at the same time. Right, those areas are available only if you arrive on time. If you spend too much time coming to this area, you won't have access to it. It's a bit silly, but it's a bit of a challenge. But you can see I'm losing a lot of life with each hit of the mobs. Oh, well, I can buy the electric whip number 3, which I'm going to do. I'll show you more weapon once I die, but I quite like it because it's an easy weapon to use. And I think it will be me. So this weapon is more powerful. Right, I need to kill the totem first, because the totem protects the nearby mobs. But you need to find the totem, and the totem is up there. Okay. It's a very clever system. It can be challenging. It can be challenging. Because sometimes it's hard to find a totem, and there are millions of, well, I'm exaggerating obviously, but there are a lot of mobs before you can find the totem. That's quite good. I'm going with survival since I have the ability. So now instead of 2 HP I can recover 3. Okay, well that's good. There's a great attention to details in this game. The way you open the door, that you can knock the enemy behind the door. It's great, really. You can stump. You can stump the enemy when you're going down. It is quite a good attack, in fact. Okay. Okay. If I don't heal soon, oh, I won't have to. The music is very good as well in the game. I've just noticed that the game used to give us more souls per level. I only have 9 souls. I remember you could get much more than that before. It's probably a readjustment they've done. Stun grenade, powerful grenade. No, I'm not. Maybe this one. Okay, let's give it a try. But I'm not very convinced. Right. The rose there. I don't know what it does. Probably an upgrade or some life. Can't access it for some reason. That's convenient. The totem is just there. Good. Dead. Forgot I had another grenade. Okay, a challenge. Let's try. They're usually very difficult. Yes, that's an amulet. Much better. Oh! Whoa. This is new. This is new. I wasn't familiar with it. With those platforms up here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Causing way too much life. Okay, not bad so far. Oh, oh. Oh, there you go. Good, so at least I have a couple of items, useful one. Ouch. Yeah, you don't want to die like that. Stupid. Okay, I need to find the totem. Unless I can... Find the totem. Okay, there's no way of going up. That's odd. This is something I like. See what it's going to do. It's like a turret that kills the enemy as long as you are close enough to power it. Oop. What is this? Plex. Oh, that's quite nice actually. I'm good. I think I'm going to take it. I know this one, the throwing knife 2 does some bleeding, which is quite useful, but I really want to try this one. It looks awesome as well. Oh yes. Look at that. That was very good. See, when there's a lot of enemies, it's sometimes very difficult to read the game because it's such a mess. Okay, this level is, as I remember, is very difficult. It has elite mobs, like in an MMO, but you get, if you pass through this level to the next one, you get great rewards through the level. A lot of souls and a lot of money, obviously, as well. But it was very difficult when I played it, so I'm going to guess this is going to be even more difficult. So we're going to avoid it for now. And we go to the ramparts, which is quite difficult too, but more accessible. So you need to be very prepared before going to the Osuri or something like that. Sorry for the pronunciation. Right. Yes, let's put more on this one. So now I've unlocked the marksman bow. I choose it because it inflicts critical hits, and I like critical hits. I really do. I can pick it up now. I wonder if it's better than the one I have already. Oh no, the one I have is much better. 477 DPS, and this one has only 172, but it does 514 crit. I'm going to keep the one I have. Oh yeah, I need to spend all those cells. I've got 10 left. Need to put some for the recycling. I think I'm going to do efficiency, so I have a lesser cooldown, minus 43% cooldown time on skills. I'll take it. So far we are not doing too bad. Oh. I had to talk. So let's see. Those ones are very annoying. The weapon, the secondary weapon is awesome. Very powerful. Does a lot of damages. I think I will need more life. Yeah, okay. Survival. I think I will need a lot of survival. There's also a game I'm looking forward for this year, and I think it's also out in August. It's Dead Gambit, which is kind of a Dark Souls, a 2D Dark Souls, or maybe like Salt and Sanctuary as well. Never played it. I don't think there's no early access for it. I don't know if it was a demo or something, but I never had the occasion of doing it. But it seems very interesting as well, and I'm looking forward to that too. Would it be better than Dead Cells? I believe it probably will be a different type of game. It won't be a rogue-lite, Metroidvania type. So it's a game I'm looking forward to as well. I am keeping the whip because it's convenient to attack the enemies from a distance. The other weapons are very good as well. They're very fun to play, but I kind of want to stay alive for a long time. Do a long run with one character. So as long as you're close enough to power up the turret, then it's all good. Oh. There are secrets as well in those levels. Something that they added. That was already in those things. Where to go next? Go back up. Of course I don't have access to this. 16 minutes ago. Yes, I like exploring in that cell because it's rewarding. Because you always find souls. Sorry, I have to stop saying souls. Stells and more money that you definitely need. What is this? Oh, blueprint support. Okay, excellent. More powerful weapon. Yes, please. I think I have enough HP. Well, against the boss, it's not going to be very effective. Whoa. Oh no! That was a trap. Such an idiot. That was something then. Less cooldown or more survival. Nope. Hang on. Ice grenade or... Well, that could be nice, in fact. Replace powerful grenade. Okay. I don't know how to destroy those signs. No, I mean there's definitely something I can do there. That's why I wanted a grenade. I can spread even more fire around. It becomes blue fire. Okay, Black Bridge is the boss. Okay. Oh, but half an hour on that character, it's not bad. Okay, support. So what support does? 99 DPS if you're close to a deploy skill. I often use that turret, so yeah, that could be interesting actually. Yeah, let's do this. Limitation use now. I'm going to go with DPS. So this is the first boss of the game that you will encounter eventually. It's not particularly difficult, it's just a bit long to beat. That's it, really. Much to say. And I cannot beat it all the time, I'm afraid. I have no idea why. It depends if I spend a lot of time leveling, let's say, upgrading and all that. Oh, I'm doing a shit job there. On jump. Start jumping all of a sudden. Oh, no. Haha. I'm going to heal a little bit. I'm not doing a very good job of it. Oh. A bit more. Come on. This is ridiculous what you're doing. Yes! Blueprint, good. Right. Okay, we're going to pick that weapon. Seems nice. Okay, good. Well, I wasn't expecting to stay all the stream with so long alive. It's a good thing. Oh, you can improve the gear. Well, this is new. Okay, invest cells permanently increases the drop rate and quality items. Percentage of the item. Okay. Wow, you need 1,000. And only up to this point. Okay. Yeah, I don't have access to this. Cannot do anything. Mutations. Why do not have access to the general mutations? Oh, because I need to reset and then select something different. Perhaps. Okay, maximum number of mutation range. Should have read it that first. Right, never mind. What is this? Thing now? Tilt Village. That's new. Let's have a look. Oh yes, Tilt Village. I remember that stage. Oh, a different name. This is very tricky though, because of those guys. They eat like a truck. This level is beautiful. The attention to detail is amazing. This sword is quite good. It does a kick as well. The 2 flashes. Just forgot about those things. Oh! I don't like them as well. Oh, that was a good kill. That grenade, that oil grenade, is great because I can put the oil on the floor and then shoot my arrow with fire. It's a great combination, really. It gives... It's very fun to use. There's a couple of combinations like that where you can freeze the water where the enemy is, and I think that's brilliant too. All grenade 4. I think that's the one I have. Yeah, it's the same. So it is. Cool. Oh, I want this one. Double crossbow-matic. Yes, yes. Yeah. Oh, that's a big kick. Whoa. Could easily avoid damages there. To heal. Great. The village key. Whatever it opened. Yes. I needed it. really need to take my time. Otherwise I'm not going to last long in this level. There's a lot of rooms you can enter in this level. Oh. Oh god, how many keys? How many keys of the village you can find? So, I mean, I had to open the door in order to go forward. And I'm not going to take that one. I like my crossbow. Whoa. Okay, maybe we can avoid a couple of enemies. I'm guessing I might. Oh god, the teleport forgot. Although I might have missed maybe the key. But oh no! Get out of it. Healing? Yes. It was a close call. Oh, okay. You can get a key from. I'm guessing because of the on the door it says keys. Or, Damn it. Whoa. Of course we have to teleport there. I just want the key. Right? And let's go. Well. This level is very long. I really need to be in the hub. Clock tower. Okay. I think I remember this one. So 41 minutes. Nearly 52 minutes with a character. Wow. Well, the whole stream is going to be with that guy then. It looks nice too. Let's try that. Is that the one I have? Okay. Ah, right. So now you spend money on those things. I got a better crit. I'd like to modify this. And this. And this. And this. I don't know. I'm just trying. Right, that should be good. I don't know. if I want to change anything there. Maybe the ammo. But I like my DPS, so no. I remember those enemies. Oh god. Something similar they were doing as well. They don't give you the choice. Nah, you really need to go and fight. That guy is new. Is it? Kill that one. Whoa! They really hit hard. That's where it's getting tricky. I'm going to do some survival. I think I need it. Well, my arc is now, well, my crossbow is now firing a bomb, which is quite good. A lot of climbing in the clock tower. You will expect. Oh, no, no, no. Ah! My first death on this stream in Dead Cells. It's quite an achievement, actually. Yeah, very, very good. You know what? I'm going to end the stream on that good note because I don't think I'll be able to do better than that. That was Dead Cells. I cannot praise it enough. I'm really, really looking forward to it when it's going to come out in August, the 7th of August. I know I've been playing a lot of hours on this game already and I'm kind of spoiling myself, so if you don't have the game and you're interested, wait for next month to get it. It's not long to wait anyway. It's a great game if you like Rogue-lite and if you like the type of challenging games like Dark Souls. I mean, it's not really comparable, but there is something about it that reminds you of Dark Souls and those type of dark heroic fantasy. This is a great game. So far for me it's the best roguelite, Metroidvania, whatever, of the year and even of the past year. Even though it's still on early access, but it's an early access done well. So here you go then. I will definitely recommend it. It's one of the game of the year for me, a list. And I'm pretty sure for many reviewer and player that will be the case. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time for another game and another stream. Take care. Bye.